Hey, I figured I might as well make this now because I'm probably really not gonna want to do it later. Um, I'm sick. Um, I don't know if it's again or still. I'm thinking it's probably still. But the thing is, the medicine that the doctor gave me was supposed to only last for a week. So I ran out of cough syrup, and so my cough has been worse. Like horribly worse. Like I don't know. My voice sounds weird to me. I don't know if it sounds weird to anybody else, but that's pretty much just because of coughing. If I cough for a while without speaking, I start to lose my voice. um, so today, um, went to school. Um, and at school, the only thing that I really have to talk about is that in math, usually the math teacher like writes his stuff on the board or whatever. Sometimes he'll write it on the board. A lot of the time it's just like talks, but sometimes he'll write some stuff on the board. But today he had students come up and write it on the board, and I was the last student who got to come up and write it on the board. So it was like ultimate note-taking skill test. So actually, the ultimate note-taking skill test would probably be to take it in like a French class, which is technically what we're supposed to do tomorrow. Have a test on taking notes, which I'm probably not gonna do because I can't take notes if it's like literature, and when half the stuff is like, you know, point de, one de, it's like, okay, yeah, I can write that down and I can understand that without having to focus too hard on what's coming next. But even though I am getting better at hearing and writing stuff down in math, not in anything else, and everything else where I actually have to like think about what I'm writing more, because math skills are about the same. You just have to learn the different language, like I don't know. And most of the language is the same. It's like parallelogram is parallelogram. Equal is egal. It's about the same. So I think I'm actually doing the best in math. We took a test yesterday, and today we got them back, and I got an 18 out of 20, which honestly is probably about what I would get on a test back home. Because I always make some stupid mistake somewhere. I think the thing about this test was you're supposed to show all your steps, and I didn't know exactly which formula we were supposed to be using. I knew it was the Pythagorean theorem um, on one of them, but I didn't know how to write that like in a different way. So I'm pretty sure that's where I lost 2 points. But come on, 18 out of 20. That's pretty good for being in a different language, though. And actually, he handed out the test, and everyone was like, "Oh, what did you get? What did you get?" I'm like, "D's reach," and everyone's like, "Oh, D's reach? What?" And the girl sitting in front of me got a 20 out of 20, and she was super psyched about that. But so, pretty good score on the test, which I'm pretty proud of. And then after, I had to take the notes on the board and stuff. I I didn't do too terrible. There were some things where I was like, "Oh my god, what did he just say?" And he would like be like, give me this look, and I'm pretty sure he knows that I'm an exchange student, but not entirely sure. So, but and then after that, bell rings, and I'm getting my stuff, and there's another girl in my class, this awesome girl, and she's like, "Oh my god, you were doing so well. Even I couldn't understand half of that," and I'm like, "Thank you for making me feel better about my deficiencies." Not that, not to take that, not that anybody watching this should take that the wrong way and be like, "Oh, don't feel bad. It's only your first month." Like, I know. I'm really proud of how I did today and yesterday when I took that test. But it is kind of difficult sometimes when it's like this. This class is mostly based on participation and like discussion in class. Well, but at lunch, I decided to go home, because my cough has been so bad. And sometimes when I cough, it feels like I'm like about to throw up or cough something up because I'm coughing so bad. And Delia was like, when you look at your face, you're like, and my three host brothers are all at home, and they're not nearly as bad as you, so I think you should go home. So I came home. I missed religion and history, which are both classes that are pretty much based on in-class stuff. Like, religion is really discussion-based, and history, all you really do is take notes, which I can't do. So, and then there was an off period too, which I didn't want to wait. Because mostly with my off periods at the end of the day, I'll end up going and just like sitting outside and waiting for school to end because I don't have a ride home. Um, Sometimes I'll go out for like a drink with somebody or something, but and so that kind of maybe if I'd had 3 classes I would have muddled through, but I really didn't want to, and I'm really glad I didn't because I came home, my host mom came and got me, and we talked about maybe getting me some antibiotics, and then I ate a little bit of something for lunch, and then I basically came up to my room and lay in my bed, and I've been lying in my bed trying to stay warm, curled up under the blankets, watching Supernatural. And sometimes I'll like get up or something to go to the bathroom, and I'll feel dizzy because I'm coughing so much, and so I'm really sick. Feels like just a cold. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna get to posting this today. I've been really bad about posting videos. I've got all of them made, but that's my day to day. I can't predict anything else happening at all because I don't really think I'm gonna feel good enough to do something. Like even when I do get good enough to do something, I end up like coughing so much. And yeah, it's kind of miserable. So yeah, that's my day to day. I'm sorry if I'm especially difficult to hear or something because of my voice. I don't know how bad it is. It sounds pretty bad to me, but. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for watching and putting up with me. Next time.